Where's my new to me Reid 6 by 18 surface grinder. I got it shipped in, came in from Ohio, and I picked it up down at the trucking company, and they loaded it in the back of the truck for me. And it looks like it's in really good condition. So far, everything I've found I like. It's fully automatic, hydraulic. Used to belong to a can company, American National Can Company. And so I've got unloaded out of the truck, out at my other shop. And I found in some documentation that Reid had drilled and tapped holes in the side to put in lifting lugs to lift it with a crane or suspend it from something overhead. So that's good, because I had my tractor, I can't, I have forks for it, but it can't support anything this far out. The way it's actually a construction tractor. So I'm going to lift it with the sling and chains, but this one, with all the options on it, the electrical box is in the way right there, and there's a micro switch up there in the way that would get broken. So my solution for that is this. I made up a couple of these, what do you call them, lifting bars or spreaders. Drilled the 3/4 inch holes in there to match service grinder. Cut slots in there for the chains, and then I'll have the 4 chains will go up to the bucket on the tractor. And this being wider than the machine, I think it'll help stabilize it and keep it from flipping over, because it appears to be somewhat top heavy, not crazy heavy. The base is really thick, and it's got the hydraulic pump and all that down there, but I don't want to take a chance and dump it over. So didn't take long. I had the square tubing laying around. Just run through bandsaw, cut the slots out with a milling machine. That went pretty fast. So we'll give it a try. Oh, there, I got them on. The holes actually lined up and fit. It looks reasonable. It'll get the chains out here away from the electrical box and the hand wheel. Now, I angled these back because they're going to go up to a central point up above to the bucket on my tractor. I've got chain hooks on there. And the tractor should lift 4,700 pounds. the chain will lock in there. It's self-holding. I wired it just to make sure that if I had slack, it didn't fall out of there. But it worked real well. It kept it vertical the way I had it slinged, coming up to a central point here, up near the top of the machine, and then the two chains up to the bucket. So it was pretty stable, which I'm glad it was, bouncing around in the dirt out there. Let's go take a look at that. Here's the other half of the shop here. Yeah, I've got a little bit of a grade here. Process trenching and putting in the water lines and stuff and electric. But I had a little bit of a grade here to come up the hill, and the back wheels were on that all that vegetation stuff there, that when I had the mulcher guys come in and mulch the jungle out of here. So I was just spinning on that. But we got it out of there safe and sound. It's a little tough on the nerves, but there she is. So once I get farther along, I think this area is actually going to be the grinding area, and get the rest of my machines in here, and the lathes and mills will go back in here. Right now it's just electrical supplies. Okay, I'm going to take a break. It's hot and I'm sweaty out here in this warm, nice Texas weather. Well, the Reid has landed. Yeah, that was kind of dicey there for a little bit. Right as I lifted it up, I bumped the parking brake with my knee. That's the first time I've ever done that with that tractor. I drive that tractor every day of the week. And I couldn't believe that happened right then and there. And it started to roll back on me. And then I used to have the mower on there, and I took the mower off because it adds 8 feet to the tractor, and I wouldn't have enough clearance to maneuver. And I thought, this grinder's not that heavy, so I'm not going to put the scraper on. That'll be fine. And the tractor weighs over 10,000 pounds. And when I get it's got a 1 1/4 yard bucket, and when I get that full of road rock, I mean, it weighs a good 3,000 pounds, and I can take off across the country with that. But this thing is really heavy. Now, the equipment dealer said it weighed 2,150 pounds. I'm thinking it might be a little fatter than that. So I had to go get more tractor. So I went down the hill and I put the Gannon scraper on the back, and that weighs about 1,200 pounds. So that's got about a 3-to-1 lever ratio between the scraper and the bucket. So that'll, add a good another 3,000 pounds of torque to it to keep it from tipping. I just couldn't get any traction. The tractor wasn't going to tip forward. I just couldn't get any traction coming up the hill. And so I don't have the entrance to the shop improved or anything yet. But made it without dropping it.